Good day, grade 1 learners. Welcome to today's mathematics lesson. My name is Ravina Hariral, and this lesson is brought to you by the Gauteng Department of Education in collaboration with Sci-Bono Discovery Center and broadcast by Pagama Research and Development. Our lesson for today is focusing on addition and subtraction. But for today, we will only look at addition up until the number 5. So, firstly, let's look at our lesson objectives for the day. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to revise counting forward in twos from the number 0 to the number 20. You should also be able to revise counting back from 20 to the number 0. Revise all number names and symbols from the number 1 to the number 5. And complete addition or plus sums with answers up to number 5. Our CAPS reference page for this is going to be page 104. So, firstly, let's look at our pre-knowledge, which is going to be our counting forward. Today we're going to count forward from 0 to 20 in twos. But before we do that, we need to make sure we are ready for our counting. So let's do our famous counting song that we all love so much. Are you ready? Repeat after me. If you know the words, sing it with me. Let's go. Hands go up. Hands go down. I can clap it all around. I can count. I'll show you how. Counting time is starting now. Are you ready? Would you like to do it once more? I think you want to do it once more. So let's go. Hands go up. Hands go down. I can clap it all around. I can count. I'll show you how. Counting time is starting now. Good job. Well done. So let's look at counting in twos. Let's repeat after me 3 times. Ready? 0, 0, 0, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 10, 10, 10, 12, 12, 12, 14, 14, 14, 16, 16, 16, 18, 18, 18, 20, 20, 20. So let's do it once more. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Well done. Now we're going to revise all the numbers that we have learnt. I'm sure you remember them, but for those of us that don't, let's start with the first number, which is number 1. Remember, we spell number 1 as O, N, E. Again, O, N, E. For the number 1, we have one object. Do you know what shape this is? Well done. This is a star. Let's look at the number 2. Number 2 is spelled as T, W, O. Again, T, W, O. For 2, we have two objects. 1, 2. Do you know what shape this is? This is a triangle. Very good. Now let's look at number 3. 3 is spelled as T, H, R, E, E. 3. Once again, T, H, R, E, E. 3. Let's look at 3 objects. 1, 2, 3. Do you know what this is? This is a smiley. I'm sure some of you get these in your books for good work. So well done. Now we have counted up till 3. Let's look at number 4. F, O, A, R. Again. F, O, A, R. 4. 4 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what shape this is? This is a heart, and we draw hearts to show that we love someone. Our last number is going to be the number 5. F, E, V, E. Again. F, E, V, E. 5. Good job. Excellent. Let's count out 5 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you know what this is? This is a picture of a sun. The sun rises in the morning and sets in the afternoon. Very good. So now that we have looked at all our numbers, let us start with addition. Do you know what plus or addition means? Plus or addition means we add something together. So for example, if I had 1 orange and my friend had 1 orange, if we put them together and count them out, we would have 2 oranges altogether. So addition is where we add numbers together to get a bigger number. Let us look at some examples. Today, we are going to start with our fingers. So, let's take out 1 finger. Does everyone have their 1 finger out? You may use your pinky or your pointer finger. 1. Now, I would like you to add 1 more finger to that. So I'm going to take out the finger next to it. So here we go. We have our 1. We're adding another. Now that we have added another finger, how many do you think we have altogether? Let's count them. 1, 2. Do you have 2 fingers? Let's check. How many are there? 1 and 2. Good job. Now that we have our 2 fingers, let's add another 2 fingers to that. So we have 2 and we're going to add another 2. So if I had to do it on the same hand, we've got 2 and let's add 2 more. 1, 2. I'm going to show it to you again. We have 2. We are adding 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, so now that we have added 2 fingers, how many do you think there are altogether? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get the same number? If you've used the other hand, that's fine as well. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Did you all get 4 fingers? Good job. So as you will see on your screen, we have stopped with our fingers and we are now going to take out objects. If you have crayons, you may use a crayon. If you have counters, you may use counters. Whatever objects you have around you, you may use to help you count. So, let's first take out one crayon. Everyone has it? Right. Now we're going to add 2 more to it. So we have 1 and we are adding 2 more. Have you added your 2 more? Good. How many are there now altogether? If you have 3, then you are correct. So 1, 2, and 3. Now let's add 2 more. So you have your 3 and we are adding 1 and 2 more. How many do you think is altogether? Count them out in front of you and check. Do you know how many there are altogether? Well done. We now have 5 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. So what did we do? We have taken these crayons and we have added, starting with 1 crayon, we added 2 more to it. So we had 1, we added 2. Let's start with 1, adding 2, 1, 2. If we counted them together, we had 1, 2, and 3. From our 3, we added 2 more, 1, 2. Counting them all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. I'm sure you all have your 5 objects with you. So now, let's move on and practice writing some sums and answers. Before we start, remember to always have your pencil and your page or your book in front of you. Let's get ready and start with drawing a cat in the margin. Start with your head, then the body, and the tail. So we are going to start with a simple sum that I would like you to copy on the body line. 1 plus 1 equals. So remember, since we are doing addition or plus, we have to write the plus sign. And the plus sign is written as a cross. Now, if you are still confused, you may draw to help you. So 1 shape, which is a square, plus you can draw another shape. Now that you've drawn your shapes to help you, what do you think is the answer? Count your shapes and check. 1, 2. So 1 plus 1 equals to 2. Did you get that correct? Very good. Let's try another sum. Draw your cat in the margin with your head, body, and tail. And then start. 2 plus 1 equals. Remember to draw your plus sign as a cross. And now we are going to draw shapes to help us. 1, 2, plus 1 more. Good job. So how many do you think are all together? Let's count them. 1, 2, and 3. If you have the answer as number 3, then excellent work. You have gotten it correct. If you don't have it as number 3, it's not a problem because we are going to practice with one more sum. So let's draw another cat. Head, body, tail. Let us start writing. 3 plus 2 equals. So these are a bit of big numbers. Let's start drawing out first 3 objects. 1, 2, 3. Now let's draw 2 more, 1 and 2. How many are there altogether? Let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have the answer as number 5? Very, very good. Well done, grade 1s. I'm sure you all enjoyed doing that, and I am so proud of how well you have done with answering sums on your own. For those of you that are still a little confused, you may go home and practice writing sums up until the number 5. But for today, let us look at what we have learnt. So what did we look at for today? We learnt all about addition. This is the addition sign, which is shaped like a cross. And we learned how to add two numbers together to get a bigger number. So, remember, if we take out one finger, everyone hold up your one finger, and then if we add one more finger to that, so we have one, we're adding another. How many do we have altogether if you count them? 1 and 2. So how many are there? There are now 2 fingers. And if we have 2 fingers and then decide to add 2 more fingers, how many are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should have 4 fingers altogether. Good job. Now, as I said in the beginning, we're going to end off with counting backwards from 20 to 0. Remember, the numbers will disappear. So let's count together. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. They're all gone. Excellent job, well done. So since we have learned addition up until number 5, in our next lesson, we are going to look at subtraction. So we will look at numbers for subtraction from 0 up until the number 5, which should be very, very interesting. When you go home today, make sure you practice your addition sums. Before we do our end of song, I'd like you all to get up, stand up straight, and get ready to start singing. It's time for us to end our day. So are you ready? Good. It's time to end the day. It's time to end the day. It's time to say a big hooray and then be on our way. One more time. It's time to end the day. It's time to end the day. It's time to say a big hooray and then be on our way. Excellent job. Well done. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Please remember to always sanitize, wash your hands, wear your mask, and maintain social distance. I hope to see you soon. Take care and keep safe. Goodbye.